Hey everyone, it's your two favorite Geminis here. We're just here with a quick disclaimer about the upcoming episode that some people might find some portions of it emotionally triggering.
And we would also like to note that this video is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only, and it should not be taken as professional advice.
Yes, these are our own personal opinions and experiences.
Thanks for listening.
Love you. Mwah.
Love you. Mwah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Two Geminis with Mics, the podcast where we explore topics around feminism, woo-woo, and anything that's kind of weighing on our brains that week. I'm Keisha, and this is Brooklyn.
Hello, Gems.
I thought you weren't going to say hi. I was like, they can't all see you. Anyway, we're doing another tea and tarot today, and we're going to see where that takes us. We've got Neptune permanently in Aries as of today, so it's January 26th at around 11:50 Mountain Time, and yeah, we're feeling the vibes. I am so wish-washy. Feels very Neptune.
Yeah, it's been about 2 months since we recorded last, and it's literally 2 months to the day, basically. The last time we recorded was November 25th.
This is before Christmas. We were talking about Christmas gifts, so we're posting that this week. Well, you know what? At least we're trying, guys.
Yeah, and we're here. It's been
progress, not perfection.
Yep. We're going for progress.
We're gonna put that on a sweater.
We are definitely that's a goal for this year, is making merch, making sweaters and t-shirts, because that's what we live in.
This one's from Etsy, but it's like 4 years old now. I don't actually know where I got it from. If I can dig it up, I'll put it in the caption, but she has a pink one.
Yes, I do.
It's the Hermit. Somebody recently asked me if this was a Led Zeppelin sweater, and I was like, no, I'm just a weirdo who likes tarot.
When they don't know what tarot is, I'm like,
yeah, then that's a whole different awkward conversation. Well, I look at cards and they tell me things.
I do divination.
My nose is already running. Oh my god, it wouldn't be one of these episodes if my nose didn't start running. That's great. Okay, so should we pick a card?
Yes.
Let's
jump into it today. Why not?
Okay, I'm scared to even turn this mofo over. Two of Pentacles. It's about balance often, and balance of the physical things, because it's pentacles. I couldn't think of a better word
than Yep. Material.
Material, there we go. Oh my god, this is gonna be a struggle.
And I love how the last one was of us having 2 brain cells, and then today is just like very similar energy,
might have 4.
I feel. Yep, adaptation, balancing resources, flexibility, stretching resources, resourcefulness.
Stretching your body.
The word of resource, we need to be stretching our body. That's like been health has been like
struggle bus for me.
Yeah, health has been like at a forefront since like around Christmas. And I'm just like,
and like I feel like I fall off of it and then fall back onto it. Like I fall off of the wagon and then back onto the wagon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying to keep on the wagon.
Me too. And it's just been like looking at my astrology for the year, listening to the astrology podcast. He did Chris Brennan and Lisa Shime. They did such a wonderful year ahead for individual rising signs. And oh my god, it was because I listened to that and I listened to the CHANI app and I do the year ahead, and oh my god, it was like focus on your mental health and your physical health immediately. And I'm like, noted. And then I started getting sick.
Yeah.
Gotten shingles.
I did not get that warning. Yeah, I got
That's good.
I don't remember what I got, but I was just like, in my own chart, I can see like the need to be doing this, but that doesn't mean I enjoy working out. I went for a run yesterday. It wasn't very long. My poor body's out of shape, y'all.
I'm not at the running point yet. My shins are like, need some work. I've been walking though.
Yeah.
Been not walking my 10,000 steps, but I've been walking.
My walking is Fred, and then my running is for me, and then I stretch. And I'm just trying to start somewhere, because if I don't start doing it easy, I'll be like, no. I tried to hold a plank yesterday, and it was horribly embarrassing. I don't even want to talk about it, but it didn't go for very long, and I'm hurting.
It happens. It's the starting point. It's when you're having to start and do it. And I think the Chinese New Year is starting soon too.
It's February. I think we've discovered it was around February 17th.
Around the first eclipse, isn't it?
Which is the first eclipse, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I had looked up the meaning of that card, but I'm pretty sure. Searching. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the first eclipse is on the 17th, and then March 3rd is the second. So one's the new moon and one's the full moon, and I could have checked that, but I didn't. So let me see what the Chinese New Year is. I gotta stop using Google. We're stopping right now. As I accidentally opened Google again. Jeez.
It happens.
Man. I know.
We're getting better.
Like, it's a habit of like 20 years.
I know. And we're getting better.
Yes. I don't see it. Oh yeah. The year of the fire horse begins on February 17th, 2026.
I believe we're horses.
And then
I know I'm a horse. You're 90, right? Yes.
Yeah. Chinese zodiac.
We're horses.
1990?
Mm-hmm. And we're the metal horse?
Yeah.
Is it the metal horse or is it the wood horse? I know we're not fire horse, but I think we're either metal or the wood horse.
It doesn't say, but I'm kind of just reading the topics because I'm trying not to take too long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot about the Chinese zodiac. I remember that I realized that it was a thing when I was very young and I was very interested in it, but I never understood it.
Metal. We're metal. 1990 is the metal horse.
She finds it in like 2 seconds. Like, I can't find it.
When I was younger, the Chinese New Year, I can't even remember, but I don't know why, but I was very interested in the Chinese New Year when I was a child, so I always knew that I was like a metal horse, the Chinese New Year, and I know that it ran between a new moon and a full moon. But other than that, that is like my knowledge on the Chinese New Year. And I know it holds meaning, and those are like the types of things that I was really interested in growing up. And there was just a lot of information about it.
Yeah. It was almost like there was it's just like anything. It became very popular for a while, it seems like, when we were like 8. I don't know, that age feels familiar. Like, I feel like that was when I first discovered it or something. But like, I don't know anything about it. Something to look into. And also, but one thing I do know about Chinese astrology, part of me, is that they do not share their birth charts because you can see your enemies can get your weaknesses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's intense.
It is.
And also not wrong. I can look at somebody's chart. If you give me enough time with it, and if they're going to be honest with you, most people won't be. You can pick out some weird shit.
Yep. Yep.
But anyway, I guess I should read the Two Pentacles. Okay. So again, this is coming from somebody from here one day is gonna like hear us saying this wrong, and they're gonna make, you know what? Fine, make fun of me. Labyrinthos, or mine. It's our favorite place to go for meanings, and we will link it below. The Two of Pentacles is a card about balance. The coins are displayed in a manner that is precarious. Any small change in wind or weight can tip and send them falling. For those that may have more coins to go around, they can afford to be less careful. But at this moment, things may be tight. Wealth, too, is a kind of energy, and it is the kind whose goings in and goings out are easiest and most tangible to see. There is a possibility that you're trying hard to keep the two aspects of your life in perfect and delicate balance. This could be your career, money, love, and health. The balancing act depicted in the card suggests that there are two major factors that you are deeply concerned about. It is time for you to take a step back and have a better perspective of the situation. While you may initially think it will save you time, multitasking may just worsen the situation. Cut down on your tasks and concentrate on these two factors that are troubling you. You've done a good job keeping things stable. You seem to be able to adapt well, and all the changes that ask you to continually rebalance. What is my problem today? When it comes to love, the Two of Pentacles is associated with your inability to provide the energy and time required to make your partner happy. Your partnerships should be your main priority. But with all the madness in other areas of your life, you are finding it hard to devote your attention to your loved ones. With regards to finances, you should pay heed on the bottom line. You should have a clear picture on your financial state. Plan your finances accordingly, control your expenditures, and increase your stream of income to create a solid foundation for your future. In terms of health, this card is asking you to find balance between your well-being and your responsibilities. It's easy to make yourself the last priority when you have so many things happening around you. You're doing the Kermit over there. That's none of my business.
Fuck you, Spirit. Why do you gotta call me
Fuck
out
you.
so hard? God damn
Like
it.
all morning we were talking about all this stuff. The chip in my mug.
We just love being read to filth. It's my favorite thing, and
Basically
that's
what tarot
why,
does.
exactly, that's why I love reading tarot. Who doesn't just love reading themselves to filth? It's just like, let's call
I get
myself,
lectured out.
literally, let's call myself out on all of my bullshit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I am having a very hard time balancing things in my life. I've recently become obsessed with reading fantasy, romantasy to be specific.
The
It's good.
smut. The
Good
smut
shit.
is good.
The smut. It's good. It's good. I'm not even gonna pretend it's not. Fuck anybody who says it. I'm swearing on the podcast. I really do. But yeah, no, it's good times. It's a really nice way to skip emotion
Yeah. And just like being
instead
able
of getting
to,
into alcohol or something.
yep. And just like escapism is just like
Oh,
learning to have a balance in
yeah.
escapism and to
Oh, a balance. What do you mean, a balance? Yeah, I have no balance right now. Um, it's a miracle that I'm taking care of myself because we've fallen deep into the hole.
yeah. Keisha's in the mental health hole and I'm like in the physical hole. I'm breaking out with shingles. I'm
I've
having
like,
just infections happen. It's been a wonderful,
yeah, she's struggle busing it.
wonderful time.
When am I not doing the mental health thing though? Like even if you look at my chart, like it's always just that. Yeah,
It's gonna be one of those things.
it's our lot in life.
Yeah.
You get something.
Yep.
You don't friggin' get away scot-free. It's never like that.
I know. But we got our humor.
At least we can laugh about it and make fun of ourselves, I guess.
Literally.
Kind of.
It's just
Laugh and cry at the same time.
if I'm not laughing, I'm literally crying.
Yeah, I did cry yesterday. Yeah. Sometimes things hit you so many months later and you're just like, holy shit, that was not my fault.
Yeah.
I've been blaming myself for months. That was not my fault. You know? Anyway. Where else can we go with this? I'm feeling foggy today.
Me too. Juggling work projects. I'm like trying to like read and like come up with things that aren't like
So obvious.
laying it out on the table.
Okay, there's only one reason I ever do that, and it's not anything appropriate. So what do you mean? Genuinely, it's like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And that's basically
if Carly was watching this, she would know what I'm
But it's true. I'm like learning how to not be resentful.
Yeah, I find I'm not resentful enough. Yesterday showed me, I was like, man, I am way too nice.
Like
Not
I
really,
just
like there's just the mask is too nice.
well, and learning to stand up for myself, learning to have boundaries and stick to them. Like I think that has been my hardest lesson is I have all these
Yeah.
boundaries, but I just like I'm like, well, we could just put that one to the side for
If I
now.
let them go one time, they're not going to step on me the second time, but they most certainly will.
They do.
Absolutely.
They do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
Every
learning,
single time.
yeah, and learning to figure out what your boundaries are. You can change your boundaries at any time. You can shift your boundaries at any time. Like these are lessons that I'm learning and it's like
Boundaries can be fluid, but they can only be fluid if it feels good to you,
yes.
not the other person.
Yes. Yes.
My
Exactly.
therapist would be like in the background being like,
But yeah, and like learning not
oh, shit.
to learning it's okay to say no because of your boundaries. Yes, it's good. And like me, I'm learning to transmute my energy instead of just like being angry and then doing something else to be like, it's okay, I'll just do it anyway or whatever. I'm learning to sit with the uncomfortable feeling and be like, no, even though I want to do this and it's easier just to roll over.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing for therapy too, is sitting in the pain of old memories and seeing how far you can dip into them without
Throwing
losing
up.
yourself. Yeah, pretty much. But like you also don't want to get to that point because you don't want to have a panic attack. So like you're just supposed to sit in it and then like come out and like slowly adapt to it. And yeah, I think that's homework from like 4 months ago and I still haven't done it because who wants to do that? But like I have to. I've just been avoiding it.
I know, it's so hard. And this is like, for me, I was telling Keisha, I'm like, if I don't do like the woo woo stuff, like if I don't pull the tarot cards, if I don't do like light the incense, if I don't do the magic, I will literally go crazy. I would literally go
It's just
crazy.
it's a way of expending energy.
Mm-hmm.
That is an activity.
Yes. Yes. And learning how to
Oh
balance
my
it
god.
and learning that it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay to be weird.
Yes. It's better
I
to
don't
be
think weird's a bad
weird
thing anyway.
than to rage out.
I remember, I think my nephew told me I was weird one time, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that's an insult. He's like, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I was like, I don't think that's an insult. Maybe that wasn't him. Somebody did though. I was like, that's not an insult. I might have been dad. Anyway,
Are you the
but
dad?
that might have been dad.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Somebody said it to me. I was like, that's not an insult anymore, but thanks.
Yep.
Kind of got to sit in your weirdness.
Yep. I will take sitting in it and doing it than pretending I'm not. And I
Oh,
think,
we'd all be so boring.
well, and I think I'm just like past the point of watering myself down for people.
Yeah, I get angry when people expect me to do it now.
Yeah.
But it's easier when it's not people you're super close to. Like
True.
when it's not like your immediate like surrounding people.
Yeah.
Like my friends, those were the first ones that were like, "Meh, they don't care. They're as weird as me."
Yeah.
But like I find when your energy is connected to certain people by like genetics, it's a lot harder to tell what's their emotions and what's yours. And then you're just kind of like flabbergasted.
Yeah.
Word to use there, but you kind of just like, huh, you know.
Well, and like for me, what I've realized is that my weirdness or my witchiness is okay when it's benefiting someone, but
Oh,
when
absolutely.
it's not and they don't see the point or it's too, like, you know what I mean? It's not fitting their box that they've put me
Like
in.
boundaries, because that has to be a part of your practice if you're spiritual in any way. Boundaries, because people think because you're spiritual, they can run up and down you, and it's like, no. My boundaries are harder for me to maintain with like my immediate family and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't have such a hard time with other people.
Yeah. And same with me. Like for me, it's like my mom, my dad, my brother,
Those no.
and my boyfriend. Like it's the people that I am immediately around that I find I have a hard time revealing myself. But I think it's because of the criticism is the worst from them. And it's learning to get over the like, and I've always had this with them though. Like
Yeah.
it's
What? Did you just have an epiphany?
it's bullying.
Or did you forget? For me, it's boundaries. I'll drop everything for the people I love.
Yes, but that's what I mean.
That's
They'll
just how I
bully
was
me out of
raised.
it.
Yeah.
They'll bully me out of it, and then they'll just bully me into doing whatever they want, and then I'm like not happy, and then I move provinces or fuck, you know what I mean? Like do something, and I'm just like, oh, well, if I would have learned to fucking communicate properly, that probably wouldn't have escalated. That escalated.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
It's
the
like
accent.
literally just, and it's being blunt and realizing that like they're fucking grown up and they can deal with it.
Yes. Well, and
And if
like
you can't, then you need some help.
exactly. And just like
Need some
watering
help, Joey.
yourself down just to please somebody else and make them seem more digestible.
Yeah. I did that. I find that that's very expected in corporate jobs.
Yeah.
Like you have to water yourself down and you have to mask, or else like you're not appropriate or you're not um, fitting into the box that they need to serve their purpose. And like the more that I healed, the more I couldn't do that, and the more I don't fit in corporate.
Well, and
The
like,
same, like
ugh, I'm like trying to get like a part-time job in corporate, and it's just like, it just
the same. Yeah,
like pretending that
it's
I
one of those
like the
things.
company and that they use AI and that I'm okay with it.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
like
I
going on
mean,
this
you can't
job.
avoid AI now is the hardest part. Like
It
we're at the
is
point where you absolutely
so
can't.
hard. And there's like all these companies and in their like description is like being having like it's basically saying as long as you're okay with working with AI, and I'm like I'm really not. And now I'm
Oh my
seeing
god, I haven't
why.
come across any of those.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
all of the virtual assistant, all of the um assistant jobs, admin jobs, content
yeah.
creation
None of them.
jobs, all of them are just like,
none of the admin jobs that I've applied to have had that on there, or I've missed it entirely. But I mean, I'm reading it when I apply. So weird.
yeah,
But yeah, we're at the point now where you like can't avoid it. Like I'm starting to have to be okay with using it a little bit, but like I don't want to use it when I'm doing a quick search on something. You know, like every time I'm trying to do something for myself, I don't, it's going to make us all dumber.
it
It
does.
will.
It does. It
Yeah, like it's just is
100.
part of it.
It just takes out the
Thought
doing.
process.
Yes, the doing.
My somebody that I know was using it a bit with astrology, and it gave them the wrong moon sign. It's like that's not your moon sign. I know your chart, that's not your moon sign.
Well,
And I had to like send them all of it. Yeah.
me doing the moon research, like me and Keisha, we've been like trying to do some studying to do an episode on the moons. And I put, because I use my farmer's almanac and
You and the
my,
farmer stuff, man. That and
yes,
the utter
my bag bomb.
your bag mom. I couldn't remember
I
it was
grew
like
up in a farming
utter
community, and then
yeah, it's true.
my Honeycomb Collective
Yes.
Astrology Almanac
I
that
love they
we
have such good
absolutely
customer
love.
service. They
They
have such good customer service.
they're
They
so
accidentally
good.
sent me one with the wrong cover and they sent me the right one after and I wanted to leave them a good review and they don't have anywhere to do that right now. So
10 out of
we'll
10.
put the link below.
Yes, they
So
are.
good.
And that's so
I've
I
been using
put,
them since like 2021, I think, or 2022.
yeah,
I don't know where my oldest ones are, but love them.
yeah. And so I put all of my information into a chat GPT to try to organize it better so I could see what I was talking about. And it literally took all my information and made new information up. And I was just like, and then I copied and pasted it into like my Word doc so I could like edit it out. And then I realized I was like reviewing it over Christmas and I'm like, this is all wrong.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
all
like think
wrong.
about
And
it.
I was just like, oh my God. And then I had like a moment where it was just like a moment of defeat and a moment of like, I probably use like 24 water bottles. And
Yeah.
that literally killed. I was just like, oh my God.
It's the water thing that drives
Yes.
me up the
It's
wall.
the
I'm just like
pollution and the like all of the stuff that
we
it
couldn't find
does.
something better. We really it's 2026. We can't do better. We
It's
can't do better.
literally mind-blowing that they haven't come up with. And do you know what's really interesting? Is when ChatGPT first came out and I started looking into how bad it was for the environment, there are ways that you can make these data centers eco-friendly. They just choose not to.
Probably because it'd be more expensive and take longer or something. And the way that they're, from what I understand, the way that they're justifying it all is obviously because they want to be the first ones because somebody else is going to do it anyway. So like one of the companies that's in countries that's in competition for everything and like military gain and what have you. Oh my god, I just wish more women ruled the world. I really don't think that we would have so much war, but that's apparently a controversial opinion.
Well, there's been a lot of men. I've been seeing a lot of men crying for help, going, please, women, come and save us. And we're like, we're
Will Ferrell did it
trying.
too. He did his speech when she's like, women should be ruling the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're now my favorite.
Yeah. It's
I love you.
it's about time, ladies. Oh God.
Oh, and he was in the Barbie movie too, so 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, and I just feel like the women are the ones, like, we're the unsung. Is that how you say that? That felt weird.
The unsung heroes?
Yes.
Well, like if you're an unsung hero, it means you're not getting the credit, right? I
Okay.
think.
Is that the proper term? That felt
Well,
weird.
now I'm gonna Google it because I'm not sure.
It like when it came out of my mouth, I was like, I was so confident, and then as soon as it came out, I'm like, that sounds weird.
I just need to make sure because I'm questioning myself.
Mercury.
Yeah. Hero does valuable, often challenging work without receiving recognition.
Yeah, that's
for their
women.
attention or
Period.
contribution.
Period.
Yeah.
That's women all over, always. Well, we are
And I think
always
that's
the
why
ones.
I think that's honestly why so much fantasy gets women like into it and romantasy. It's because a lot of it's written by women
Yeah.
and it's written for women,
Yeah.
by women, for women. Not all of it. I mean, there's a whole plethora of other stuff in there that and subgenres and different versions of it, but like I don't know. It's nice to be reading from a woman's point of view, and a lot of the time the female protagonist is a fucking force to be reckoned with,
Well,
as
and
we all are. So
we know what we want to read. Like, I find when
mm.
it comes from a man's point of view, it's like,
Sometimes there's somebody I
"Eek."
was following on TikTok. Dang, I don't remember her name. I'm not on there enough anymore. But she was talking about like she would take certain books written by men and how they would describe women and like their breasts or whatever, and it was just like
It's not. It's not
it's not the
attractive.
vibe.
Yes, it's
It's
not the
not the
vibe.
vibe.
It's not the vibe at
It
all.
is
And you're
not
like,
the vibe.
that sounds creepy. That doesn't
Yep.
sound attractive.
Also, there's what's her name? Oh, she's on the US rugby team. She's a gold medalist. She's been in the Olympics a bunch of times. She has a podcast with her sisters. Ilona Meyer? Ilona Mayer?
I think so.
Anyway,
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's who it is. And they're really into romantasy and like reading, and all three of them. So they have like a little mini book club going on their podcast sometimes and stuff. And they were talking about like they did a clip on um Instagram, probably TikTok too, where they were talking about the way that people like describe different female organs in these books. One of them was silken folds.
Oh my god.
They were just like going on about different ones. Anyway, it's probably one of those you had to be their things, but I'm gonna send that to you later. Uh, what is wrong with this podcast today?
We're just here. We're just here.
We're here existing. Neptune and Aries, is this what it's gonna be about?
There's a lot of Aries energy and it is exhausting already.
Yeah. I've never been great at handling Aries energy.
Well, it's like the
Just
Delulu's
never.
out the window and now we're like in this hard reality that's not fun.
It's like one day into it. We're like, it sucks. I really liked Pisces Neptune, except for the fact that it was in my 10th and very hard to see yourself in the world and what you bring to the world and all that just blurring. So I'm interested to see what's going to bring my chart now, but still friendships and stuff. So what friendships are going to turn out to be bullshit makes me wonder as well. But it's also audiences and communities. Like not communities, but what would you call the SPCA? It's not a community, but like if you were volunteering there, there's a word for it. Like
Foundation,
yeah,
charity,
and how you show up for your community in those spaces.
yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway.
No, I was gonna say society, but
Well, in a way, how you show up in society to give back, kind of.
yep. Yeah.
It's it's not quite the word,
I
but hopefully
know. It's like sitting on the tip of my tongue and I'm just like, wow.
we still got like this whole last month has felt like a Mercury retrograde, but we have a real one coming in like 2 weeks, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that because it's felt like a Mercury retrograde anyway.
I know. Well, and like just communicating just seems difficult. Like finding the right words is difficult, finding how you want to say it and like trying to be less palatable and just saying what you actually mean. Oh, there's the Pisces.
Yeah, the Neptune, you mean?
Is just instead of
Yeah.
like beating around the bush and like making yourself
Oh, I'm miscommunicating
more,
with everybody
well,
lately.
yeah, like more digestible for people.
Yeah.
It's just coming out and saying it, and
Maybe
maybe
that's what this is going to be
a
about.
little bit cutthroaty, but like just not giving a fuck.
Yeah. I think I'm up to like probably 50 F words on this podcast, and I think that was your first one.
No, I've said 2.
It would only be funnier if it was the Two of Swords that we pulled instead of the Two of Pentacles, because that's communication. But nonetheless, I love it.
That's hilarious. Well, and what is Pentacles for time? Is it days?
I thought it was years.
Okay, that's probably it.
I thought it was years.
I'm spelling
Wands is
Pentacles.
hours. Swords is weeks. And cups is months. But like sometimes I've seen them mean other things too. So like I don't think there's anything set in stone with that particular thing.
Yeah, it says
I really
years, seasons, winter, and then zodiac time or zodiac signs, time, zodiac signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Yeah. Yeah, any of the earth ones for pentacles. Can you hear that?
I like just barely, but
Okay, good.
in
It's
your
okay,
neck of the woods, that's weird.
Oh, that's Alvin with the leaf blower blowing snow directly behind me. I thought I was living alone.
Last time it was the vacuum.
Just like, no, can't even get an hour. Can't even get an hour. Like, even if we just waited like 10 more minutes. No, 50 minutes is good. Jesus Christ.
God, that was just. That's interesting. Winter and then years. Winter and then 2 years. I wonder what's
Do you
going to
think it's winter
happen.
because winter's so long? Well, it's only long up here, really.
It feels like a long time. Like
Yeah,
winter is just like longer days, or like, you know what I mean? Or shorter
stop
days,
yawning.
but longer times at night in darkness. That's what I meant.
Yeah, and then after like Christmas is just so boring.
You're just literally
After the
waiting.
holidays,
Yeah, you're just literally
waiting for it to
waiting.
end. Oh yeah, nobody get too excited about Valentine's Day. Neptune and Saturn are real cuddly.
Yeah.
That is some not knowing your boundaries or not seeing your boundaries or dissolving your boundaries.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that's going to be a really, really painful time for me.
Yeah, and like I think like maybe no big commitments. Like I don't think I'd want to get engaged on a Saturn Neptune conjunction.
No, that
And that's
doesn't
like
sound fun.
right there. No.
I have to pee really bad.
You go do
Be
that.
right back. What's happening with the astrology today?
Oh my god.
Let's talk about astrology for a hot minute. What day is it? The 26th? Yep.
Yeah. Moon's in Taurus. Oh, no wonder I'm lazy. Well, that's always my 12th house, right? And then, oh, Mars is like 1 degree from going conjunct with Pluto, too. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
There is so much happening this week.
Yeah, and so much happening in my chart.
Oh, and the full moon
fucking
is
wonder.
Sunday.
Already? And
So
Leo, it's always such an annoying full moon. Everybody's so dramatic. Okay, well,
full moon in Leo coming up Sunday. Is that February 1st?
oh, here, let me look. Yeah,
Yep.
it must be.
February 1st.
Oh my god.
February 1st.
What the crust?
And what is with 13 degrees? Last month.
It means something to me, but I don't know if it means something to anybody else.
That's very interesting. Because our last full moon was
Yeah.
13 degrees of Cancer. And now this one's 13 degrees of Leo.
It's also very close to my Neptune. Cancer one. Our natal Neptune is close to there. I don't know what degree yours at, but mine's 14 in Capricorn, so it would have been really close. I'm not a big fan of full moon in Leo. It's very dramatic.
Very dramatic.
People be dramatic, and I'm dramatic. But there's something I live with a lot of Leos. I got a lot of Leos around me.
Oh, yeah.
Yours is in year 12.
Yep. Yep. And this year, Chris and CHANI both warned me about the last half of the year. And I'm like,
Good.
yay.
But yeah, the last half of the year we have so many retrogrades, like major retrogrades, not even just the usual ones like Saturn and like Neptune or whatever. It's like we get a Mars and then a Venus. Excuse me. Or it's a Venus and then a Mars. I don't remember which order right now, but
Yep.
I remember going through it and just being like, it's in my health house, so I'm not looking forward to that.
Mine's in my 12th, and I've already been going through a lot of like mental health things, and I'm like, oh yay, this is
It's gonna be in
be
Scorpio, and it's gonna go over our Pluto. So anybody born like millennial-ish is gonna get to deal with that.
yeah. And just like with like what's happening in the world, I'm like, oh yay.
Did you listen to February CHANI Year Ahead?
Yeah.
She was like, there's something going on near the end of February. I was like, I don't like the sounds of that one frickin' bit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Anyway, the CHANI app we do love. It is it's a pricey subscription.
You can get a free version. There is the
Yeah.
free version, and I have a few friends
You
that
just
have
don't get the week ahead.
Yeah. Well, you get the week ahead for everyone. You just don't get the week ahead for your rising sign.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. So, because
and
I have
then
a
the year
couple
aheads
friends
that we're talking about.
Yeah, I have a couple friends that have the non-paid version, and then Keisha has we have the paid version because
I love the paid version.
we're
extra.
the astrology hooers.
Hewers.
Hewers.
Hewers. I do love it. I love the way she delivers her astrology, and she's gotten a lot of stuff right. I've fallen off recently of listening to my week aheads, but it used to be something I did every Monday morning, and I used to get really pissy when somebody would call me at work and I didn't get to finish.
Well, I find that with my mental health, it depends on where my mental health is. I can review, but if my mental health is not in the right space, I cannot look ahead. It gives me way too much anxiety. So,
and that's what anxiety is fear of the future.
Yeah. So that's why for me, like, I will watch how I'm feeling because life isn't always about rainbows and butterflies and happy times, and
I would like it to be.
Me too.
It's not.
But it's not. And it's sitting with the uncomfortable moments and just letting them go by and paying attention to how you feel and learning how to not be so reactive when you want to react.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I really have, I don't know. For me lately, like I haven't been obviously in the mental health space. Like usually I'm just like it's very obvious, but I'll have like these little things that are happening to me that I'm like, oh, that's not a good sign. That's usually a sign that I'm not in a good headspace.
Yeah.
And then I have to like work backwards. And I'm still having like I've been doing this for years now and I'm still having a problem where I'm like can't quite put my finger on it all the time of what's going on. That's usually when I just decide to blame the planets. When I can't find the trigger and I'm like, I don't know why I feel like this. But like Mars and Pluto practically kissing right now, that's always never a great sign for me personally in my chart. It's just it's one of my trigger points. So I'm like, I'm gonna blame that this week.
Yeah. Mm. And
Why
just
not?
and learning to roll, like not roll with the punches, but learning
But
to,
roll with the punches.
yeah, like,
Let it pass through.
yep, learning to sit with it, learning to just let it pass, learning to handle your emotions. It's exhausting, but it's,
And I think it's also really important to accept your brain's fucked up. Everybody's brain's fucked up in one way or another. I just very rarely does somebody have just like I don't think it exists personally, but like a lot of people would have to get real honest with themselves to be able to test that theory, and most people can't. So
well, and what I've noticed is the it's like it's like opening Pandora's box. Once you
yeah,
open it, you can't shut it. Because
yeah.
I've been talking to a few people lately and it reminds me of when I was in my 20s and how it just wasn't there. I didn't go there, I didn't look at it. It was just I was getting blackout drunk. I was chasing alcoholism and I didn't know it. I was chasing escapism and I didn't know it. And it was just like doing all of those things and not realizing how much it's damaging my life. And then
So
once
kind of like
you,
the way to deal with it then. Like
well, when you're not,
mental health was not something that was talked about. And
no,
it's now the millennials coming out of that are like, look, maybe. And like
maybe
for me, my
therapy.
mental health journey kind of started when I was like I started falling. I started not having a choice but to open Pandora's box until I was like, once I was like 21. And then I pushed off for a few years. And then 2016, ironically, was when I had to like fully dive into it. 2015, 2016. And then it's just been like slowly more and more comes out. And then fully fucking had to yank that open in like 2022. I don't know, 2023, whenever the panic attacks started. And then you just have no choice.
Yep. Well, and like,
Box is open. Everything's coming out.
but that's what I'm realizing is that we do have a choice because I know people that have had that and then they just
That
like,
actually makes my stomach turn because like I cannot go back. Like that this is hell. That was worse.
but people don't,
Pretending everything was fine was much worse.
but that's the thing is people don't know. And it's like seeing these people and just like reflecting and being like, I remember, I remember that. I remember being that, I don't want to say ignorant, but it's like being that ignorant
It's
to
being
your
ignorant to you have to.
boundaries. Be
Yeah.
yes, and just like putting the cloth over it, pretending it's
And it's
not
very 12th
there.
house. It's very like 12th house behind the scenes psyche. You can't really connect to it. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Your whole 12th house is lit up this year. I've told you that already. It's very that. And like that, that's what I had when I had to start going to therapy. Like my 12th house was just getting, I had Uranus there. I was having eclipses there. Like there was no escaping it. And like I can like now I can sit down and I talk to people and I have to concentrate on not absorbing their energy because I've done it my whole life.
Yeah.
But I can read people like a book now. I have to concentrate on not doing it.
It's
Like
just
not so
like,
much with you because we're always in each other's faces.
yeah.
But like when I sit down with people I don't know and they're talking, I'm like, oh, so you have XYZ that you need to deal with. You should really look into that. And like, I have to make sure I'm not saying it because people don't want to hear that.
Well, and
It's
there's
not
like,
normal to come up to them and be like, hey, so I think you might have this issue. Don't do that to people. Don't do that to people.
well, and it's like, or just like suggesting help, like
Yeah.
suggesting certain things. And like, I know, and I get it. When people look at me, people are like, oh, well, she went through hard times and now she's better. And it's like,
By the tips of my fingernails. I had to drag myself out of the hole.
well, and like, I put a very big warning label on it. And people that come up to me and talk to me and like ask me questions, I'm like, there's normally red tape around this, but I'm removing it all. Here
Well,
you
I'll be like,
go.
you know, it was
Welcome to the
horrible.
circus.
Yeah, I'm like, you sure you want to have this conversation? I don't know if you're gonna like it.
It's a lot of work and I'm still working on it and it's
It's a lot of
forever.
work and it doesn't stop. And then eventually you just have to accept that your brain is like this.
Yeah.
That's the trauma made you like this, and it is what it is. You can't stop it.
Yep. And it's just learning to live your life, the rest of your life like
Oh,
this.
fuck. I just realized another thing about Two of Pentacles. My therapist is always telling me two things can be true at once. So something can suck and have to happen, etc., etc., etc. So I
Sitting.
just felt like it needed to be that.
Yep. And like for me, I've been learning to, me and Keisha just talked about this. I've been learning to transmute energy, and learning is just sitting in it and letting it pass and knowing it's not going to kill you. And you're just like, oh, why?
Yeah, I have to do that with my anxiety. I'll be like, why are you anxious? You're safe right now. Oh, you're worried about the outcome of something? Well, that's just not something that you can change or worry about right now. So
Yeah. For me,
we
it's
move on.
doing stuff. I have to start going through my stuff and deciding whether or not to keep it or sell it or donate it. And that.
Oh, like physical stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, do you mean like
Yes, I have
the psyche?
I have to figure out in my brain what I'm going to donate and what I'm going to sell and what I'm going to keep. I wish.
Take this. I don't want
wish
it anymore.
it was that
Yeah,
easy.
too bad you can't. Just like throw it out like old clothes.
I don't need that anymore. I'm keeping that one.
Yeah, what's the thing? Throw the baby out with the bathwater? That's a real savage friggin' way to say something though. Anyway. Guess we should clear it up for today.
Yes, that was good. That was a good sesh.
Yes.
Love
the
it.
last 10 minutes kind of finally we got the ball rolling.
Yep. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes it just
Whatever.
clicks and then we're in the flow. Trying to find the flow.
Neptune. I don't even care. I'm blaming Neptune. They might all be like this now.
Yep. Welcome to
I couldn't even get
Neptune
my
and
eyeliner on
Aries.
today. Right. Anyway, all right. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining in, and we hope you enjoy it. Bye, Gems. Love
Bye,
you, bye.
Gems. Till next time.